boy, is it a big, big, big show. So as Jack mentioned, the Eagles they reported to camp yesterday. Today was the first practice. Today was the first time the players spoke. And Jalen Hurts spoke, of course. And we all noticed when we looked at the pictures of the ring ceremony that Jalen never seemed to be wearing the ring, right? He was holding the box with the ring in it. Even the picture with Mr. Lurie and Coach Sirianni, they were both wearing the rings, and Jalen had it in his box. The question was, did Jalen wear the ring? And he was asked that question at camp today, and here's what he said.
In the photos that we've seen from the event, I haven't seen any of you actually wearing the ring itself. Did you eventually get to put it on? Why or why not?
Yeah, I've moved on. Moved on to the new year. It's as simple as that.
So I saw that response because Elliot tweeted it out. Devin tweeted it out. I didn't hear it live. And then him saying, I've moved on. And I have to tell you, my initial inclination was to roll my eyes and go, oh, this guy again. But then I thought about it, and I actually love it. So I started, I make everything about myself. That's part of what this is. But
you would never.
But around here that I don't celebrate victories very long. I don't really care. I also don't like going out and having fun. I also
wear your socks on the beach.
I wear my socks on the beach. I keep to myself. And I started thinking to myself, I like that Jalen Hurts is like this. Yes, is it a little weird he didn't put on the ring at the ring ceremony? Sure, I guess. But it's really hard to repeat as Super Bowl champion. Most teams don't repeat as Super Bowl champion. Mm-hmm. And one of the reasons is how you handle the offseason after you've won the Super Bowl. Because one of the concerns is you're not as hungry the offseason after winning the Super Bowl as you are when you're chasing it, right?
Sure.
And we have a couple of examples of how people have handled the offseason around here. We have on one side, we have Jalen Hurts, who didn't even put on a Super Bowl ring. He's concentrating on the next one. Even A.J. Brown, right afterwards, says, didn't feel as good as I thought it was. I'm just looking toward next year.
But he put his ring on.
But he did put the ring on. Nick Sirianni has been super quiet and focused. Yes. And then we have the other kind of the celebration, I guess, of the offseason. We have Saquon, who did a lot, even with Timothée Chalamet. Mm-hmm. We have Cooper DeJean, who did not turn a party invite. And to be quite honest with you, if we want to repeat as champions, I wish more people on the Philadelphia Eagles handled the offseason like Jalen. I like this attitude from Jalen.
I like it from Jalen. I'm glad everybody else isn't taking this certain mentality.
Really?
I don't need 53 of these. I don't. Jalen is a lot. And we've sort of just accepted that's our QB. That's how he rolls. I'm good with it. It works for him. I got no problem with that. But I also enjoy the Cooper DeJeans, the Saquon Barkleys. Right? Those guys are out having a good time.
Are you going to like it? And week one, when Cooper DeJean's got the oxygen mask on the sideline because he's not in the same shape he was last year?
I will not like it if that's the case. Yes,
right.
I totally agree with you on that. I'm almost... I guess I'm entrusting them that they're going to be ready to go when the season starts. By the way, I said particularly to both of those guys, Saquon and Cooper, if they go out and have good seasons this year based off of what they did this offseason.
Oh, well, then they're animals. Exactly. They're cyborgs. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because we've seen it before, right? I mean, you bring back the Cole Hamels thing.
That's prime example right there, the Cole Hamels.
Cole Hamels was World Series MVP, spent the entire offseason doing commercials and this, that, and the other.
Banquet circuit.
Yeah, and then in 2009, he had a horrible season. He had that quote at the end of the year that he was glad the season was over.
Couldn't wait till the season be over with, yeah.
So I don't know. I understand what you're saying that you can't have 52 or 53 Jalen's in there.
Jalen's like a cyborg. I don't need 53 of those, man.
I'll say this. I'm glad he is this way.
Yes. I'm okay with him being this way. Because he has a more impactful job, more important job than the rest of those guys. I don't mind a little personality. I'm perfectly fine with that. It seems like, and we'll find out coming up here shortly, these guys knew when to turn it off and they get the training going. Saquon certainly seemed like he turned it off earlier than Coop. Coop was still going in the summer.
Yes.
Yes. But I'm okay with it. I was even happy to see AJ with his ring going.
Yes, did he put it on?
Yeah, he put it on.
Well,
he's having a good time.
You know, when Jalen didn't put it on, that meant AJ was going to put it on.
That meant AJ was going to put it on.
Yeah, well,
man, let's not go down there.
Well, and the only thing I think was Saquon too, and the reason that I sort of wish, I'm glad as a person, I can separate this.
Yeah.
As a person, I'm glad that Saquon enjoyed himself this offseason.
Yeah.
As a football fan, I think about how hungry he was the offseason before and what it led to. And I just sort of wish there was maybe a little more Jalen in Saquon this offseason. Like, I don't need him to not put the ring on or anything like that, but man, like, last offseason, he was out to prove to the world that he was Saquon Barkley.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't have that this offseason. Now, like, look, he knows his body better than anybody else. But if you're asking me if I'd feel a little more confident in Saquon this season, if it was more like a Jalen offseason than it was like a Saquon offseason, my answer would be yes.
Yeah.
You know, with Saquon specifically.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly where you're coming from. And the amount of touches Saquon had last year. So you're already dealing with that aspect of it.
Yep.
But I think with Saquon, I think Saquon has a newfound life in the NFL, right? And I think, listen, within the team goals, he has individual goals. I think he's chasing a Canton bust.
Yes.
That's what he wants.
Yep.
That's what he wants. And he puts together another 3 or 4 years, 1,500 yards rushing. He damn sure has a chance of getting into the Hall of Fame. So I think that's where his motivation is at, meaning that his training part of his offseason, I'm pretty sure he pushed himself. Now, Coop is the young buck. I don't know if the young bucks really know what it means to have an offseason and then get prepared again.
He might learn a lesson.
Yes.
Cooper might learn a lesson.
Yes, he may learn.
Yeah,
he may learn a lesson. But I don't have a problem with the way Jalen has sort of gone about it. Again, like I said, he's like our CEO. I'm good with that. But I certainly don't have a problem with I like a little more personality.
Sure.
I like a little bit more personality. I want the guys to have a little fun.
215-592-9494. What do you think about Jalen not putting on the ring and putting it past him? Jack, before we get the next question, I need to know what you thought.
Imagine what he thinks.
Yeah, come on.
It's just so corny. It's like it's trying too hard. It's trying too hard for me.
But I think that's how he
locked
is.
in.
That's not locked in.
It's Mamba mentality.
No,
Yes.
exactly. It's. I'm trying to be Kobe. I'm trying to be Derek Jeter. I'm trying to be Michael Jordan.
Mike.
I
That's
want
right.
him to be
Yes,
Kobe and
that's what I
Derek
want him
Jeter
to
and
be.
Michael
Just
Jordan.
put the ring on at the ring ceremony.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
too
lay
late.
your hair down for one night
Can I-
and celebrate something you did last year with your teammates.
You know what
like,
I want?
what are we talking
I'm
about?
actually blaming the Eagles organization for
you-
having the ring
you
ceremony too
shut
late.
Up for a second.
Okay.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You're there with your teammates who put together an unbelievable season last year. You can let your hair down for one night. Like, you don't have to put on the persona all the time. It just, I love the locked in, don't worry about last year, yada, yada, yada. For the ring ceremony,
Yes.
where you can celebrate for one night with
But it was
all,
the night before camp. It was too late in the year.
Oh
They
my
should have done
gosh,
it in May.
just put the ring on.
No.
Put the ring on.
Scheduling conflicts, Mike.
Well,
Always
yes, you never
scheduling
know about that.
conflicts.
Yeah.
Jeez.
215-592-94 number. We do have a next question today because we have 4 tickets to the Eagles training camp public practice Sunday, August 10th, 6 o'clock at the Link. The event benefits the Eagles Autism Foundation. We have 4 tickets for this. We do have a next question. Today is Monica Lewinsky's 52nd birthday.
Hey.
Yes. So, for next question today, what are you good at? No. Just kidding.
Guys like to be stroked.
I knew we wouldn't be able to handle this. Surely.
Yep. I'm staring at her name, and I'm like, oh, how do I do a joke that doesn't get me in trouble? All right. So for next question, give us a controversy from the 90s. A controversy from the 90s. Jack, why don't you start us off?
I thought we were going with our other.
Oh, so you didn't
Next
think
question?
Do you want me to do you want me to just do it then?
What?
I thought we were doing the child actor.
No.
Yep.
No.
So I
we're
had a
doing
whole
one.
thing ready to go. So
What?
I
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
So I'll take OJ.
Well, oh man, you're taking a big one off the board. Holy moly.
Get rid of that guy.
Yeah, well, he's gone now.
Oh, God.
Well, he is. He didn't do it. Look.
Oh, God. Don't go down that road.
I read a book. All right. We're starting early today.
Man, we are.
We are. You got 90s controversy?
Yeah, I'm going, let me go with the East Coast, West Coast beef.
Oh, the rap beef.
You like that? Yeah.
That was a good one.
That's
Remember,
good
was it the Vibe Awards?
Magazine, yep.
Yeah,
Yep, Vibe Awards.
Yeah, that was a big, that got, there's a difference between, when rap guys battle now, it's like showmanship.
Yeah.
Then it was
real.
It was real, you know? All right, and mine is, it happened right at the end of the 90s. It is Napster. People stealing music, changed the how people get music forever, right? I mean, like, we all bought CDs and you would go to the CD store. Napster comes along, everybody stole, thousands and thousands of songs, and now
not me.
Yeah, I would have guessed you didn't know how to use Napster. That would have been.
You'd have been right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is next question today. Our favorite 90s controversy that you bring up will get 4 tickets to the Eagles training camp public practice. So Jalen said he didn't put on his ring. What do you think? Do you wish more Eagles were like that? 215-592-9494.
You wish no one put their ring
Yes.
on.
Keep it in the box. Keep it in the box. The head is forward.